So why here, why now for Lambs Alive? Why are we launching this program now to southeastern Australia? After 20 years of working this area of lamb survival, it's here and now because Australia is in the grip of a perfect storm. Our national flock, our breeding ewe flock, is at the lowest base it's been in the best part of 100 years. Anyone that's scanned any ewes coming off the back of the really poor spring and poor seasonal conditions that big parts of southeastern Australia experienced, we're seeing record low scanning rates, or another way of saying that, double the number of dries that are coming forward in flocks that are being scanned from these earlier joinings. And then with the severe lack of resources that we have available across the landscape, anyone that intends to lamb this year before the autumn break, i.e. pre-June, chances are it's going to be a real killer for lamb survival. It's a challenging year, and this is why Lambs Alive is here and now to support you through this current season, to make the best out of what you've got in the resources, in your ingenuity and in your effort to lift the performance of your flock, to enable those ewes to travel at the best they can through this challenging season, and ultimately to produce more from less. The other key reason why I've chosen to launch Lambs Alive is because it creates a platform so I can have a more direct relationship with you, a more direct support of you to improve the performance of your farm, the decisions that you're making and the outcomes that you achieve. I remember to this day when I went off to uni and the old man said, the last thing we need is another bright spark coming home with new ideas. What we need is someone to help the common man and woman in the community, the farmers out there, to adopt the known technologies, the things that will make a real difference to them and their families. And it's in this area of Lambs Alive and adopting practices like scanning, condition scoring, feed budgeting, differential target management. These things, we know the difference that they can make to you. We know the difference that they can make to lifting productivity and profit. But the issue is that the best farmers in this country are implementing those things with a level of discipline that's beyond what the rest is doing. And this is why, as a nation, we have 30% lamb loss. Whereas on the farms that are adopting best practice, they can achieve less than 10% lamb loss, yet with still great stocking rates, great overall productivity. This is not a fat ewe project. This is about really driving the performance of your farm so that you've got really good feed base, you optimize the number of ewes you're carrying, you really manage them to achieve appropriate scanning rates, and then you're converting as much of that potential into productivity and profit as is possible. This program will support you along the way to achieve those outcomes, to set serious targets that we then focus on achieving together. And what I've also assembled to allow this and to support this and you on your journey and your family on this journey is a group of other farmers that are out there doing the same. Not people in the cheap seats looking at what you're doing or not doing on your farm. These are other doers, other great blokes and great ladies that are out there on their farms doing their thing. And this group of people will act as real champions and guiding lights in this program. Look, Lambs Alive is my life's mission. I'm super excited to bring this opportunity and initiative to you. Really keen to support you and work with you side by side to help improve your production levels, your welfare outcomes on farm, your turn-off rates, and your pride about what you're achieving. Lamb survival is the centre stone to all of those things that I just mentioned. It's a great opportunity for you. It's a great opportunity for the wider industry. There is no other thing in this industry that has end-to-end implications like Lambs Alive, all the way from embryo to entree. And that's the case on your farm, and it's the case in the wider community. Me, myself, over the years, I've thrived most, I reckon, as part of footy teams. And when I think about Lambs Alive and what we've assembled here, we've assembled a group of great coaches. Looking forward to having a group of great teammates that we assembled together for you as part of your team. Great mentors, and that's what we bring together here in Lambs Alive. Really keen for you to be part of it and look forward to interacting with you on a much more personal basis in the near future.